What if I told you that the fastest punch ever recorded wasn't from a boxer, a UFC fighter, or a champion kickboxer? It was from a martial artist who stood just 5 feet 8 inches, weighed 140 pounds, and moved faster than the eye could follow. Yes. Bruce Lee. His punches weren't just fast, they were explosive. Bone-rattling. Unstoppable. But what if you could punch like Bruce Lee? Today on Techniques of Martial Arts, we're going to show you how to master his speed and power, not with fancy tricks, but with real martial arts training inspired by the dragon himself. So stay with us till the end, because we'll break down how Bruce trained, why his punches worked, and how you can train the same way, starting today. Part 1, The Myth vs. the Man, 1:30 to 5 o'clock. Visual, footage of Bruce Lee from The Way of the Dragon or training clips. Before we train like Bruce Lee, let's clear one thing up. Bruce Lee was not a myth. He wasn't just a movie star with flashy moves. He was a real martial artist. A philosopher. A technician. A scientist of combat. His punches were clocked at 9 punches per second. That's not an exaggeration. That's been documented. He could hit you with so much speed and power that by the time you blinked, it was already over. But that wasn't just raw talent. That was relentless training. Bruce Lee obsessed over speed. He trained with stopwatches. He filmed his punches in slow motion and studied them. And he developed a system, Jeet Kune Do, which focused on the essence of fighting, simplicity, directness, and explosiveness. So now let's get into what made his punches so devastating. Part 2, The Science of Bruce Lee's Speed, 5 to 10 o'clock. Visual, breakdown animation of Bruce Lee's punch mechanics. Bruce Lee's speed didn't come from his arms. It came from his entire body moving as one explosive unit. Here's what Bruce mastered. Centerline theory, he attacked straight down the center, the shortest, most direct path to the target. Economy of motion. No wasted movement. No wind-up. No telegraphing. Just strike. Whiplash mechanics, like cracking a whip from the feet, through the hips, into the fist. Most people think punching harder means swinging harder. Bruce did the opposite. He compressed everything into a straight, snapping strike that hit like a truck. Let's talk about 3 main components of Bruce Lee's punching power. 1. Ground force. He generated force from the floor. His legs pushed into the ground, like launching a missile. 2. Hip rotation. Bruce rotated his hips violently at the moment of impact. This turned his entire core into a spring-loaded cannon. 3. Structural alignment. His wrist, elbow, and shoulder were perfectly aligned to transfer all energy into the target without recoil. You can start practicing these principles in your own training. But first, let's go deeper into his most famous technique, the 1-inch punch. Part 3, Mastering the 1-inch punch, 10 to 1500 hours. Visual, Bruce Lee Demon.